All right, we're live. Well, not live, but you get the gist.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so yeah, got uh just checking over some of my let's see, YouTube stuff. So posted a new video last week. Um Still working on my workflow, but pretty good on this one. Let's see. Oh, you're absolutely right. Uh, I need to do better with my notifications because I totally did not get notifications of these. But yeah, so did this video last week. Um,
I haven't
this
looked yet.
so the gist of it is understanding the difference between practice and rehearsal.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
A
I'm gonna
lot,
watch them. I I've been sick and also been working hard. But go ahead, continue. Sorry.
no worries, no worries. So this is it, when I was in my early 20s. We had a local manager for our band, and we was always talking about going to band practice. He goes, "You mean rehearsal, right?" I'm like, "Well, it's the same thing." And he totally cleared it up for me. And him like being really strict about understanding the difference between the two
Uh-huh.
completely changed my mindset. And now I'm constantly hearing people going like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to band practice," and I'll be like, "You mean rehearsal?" What are you practicing with your group? You should be practicing
Well,
by yourself.
so there are other ways of looking at it. Because yes,
Mhm.
you practice on your own at home.
Yep.
When you're with your band, you're rehearsing, but
Yep.
you're also still practicing your parts.
Well, so here's the thing though, you shouldn't be. You should be
Well,
practicing the
right,
ballistic.
but you technically still are. In technical terms, you still are practicing your parts. Every time you play them, you're
Yeah.
practicing them.
Yeah. But the main point though is having that rehearsal mindset and making
Mhm.
sure, because what will happen is
Yes,
that if you think of it as practice, you're going to be stopping a lot more. You're going to be taking a lot more time to analyze different things. And instead, it should be a lot less of that and
yep,
more rehearsing your performance or rehearsing whatever it is you're planning for, whether it be a recording or a tour or whatever.
right.
But, um, but yeah,
But yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the videos, the other one too, because you got two up there now. I've been slacking. It's been that time of year. So
oh, no worries, no worries. Um,
uh,
Another thing, so one I'm going to start working on. So I this past week met up with a friend of mine in the karaoke circle. So there's a main karaoke group that I hang with, but there are a couple of other karaoke hosts that sometimes, if we're free or whatever, we'll go see.
mhm.
Um, and that those other hosts are in kind of like a more broader, different circle with regulars, and a couple of them I've heard a lot of stuff around how they're finally working on their own original music, and then kind of talking around like how
Stop,
much the
stop,
music.
stop, stop, stop rubbing your eyes. It's gonna make it worse.
Sorry, it's just the sleepiness. Uh,
I thought it was the allergies.
yeah, it's a mixture of
Mhm.
things. I had
Go
a
ahead, go ahead, continue. Sorry.
no worries, but there's a couple of people in that other circle that they're working on original music, but they've been using AI to help
Mm,
bring that out, um, and this is like their first time doing what they consider their own original music. And I started digging into it a little bit more. Like, tell me more how you're doing this. And um, yeah, definitely. I want to say, and all of it is complete innocence and naivety
Mm.
related to AI in the current state of things. But finding out that um, they're putting themselves at risk of not being able to own the music that they're coming up with and things
Mm.
like.
Yeah,
But
Suno has a nice little clause that they just put into their whole thing that they didn't tell anybody about. That yeah, you really don't own any of this anymore.
yep,
So
exactly.
well,
Eh,
no, and also actually that wasn't the clause. What they put in was that Suno is no longer responsible if somebody comes after you because of the music is too similar to somebody else's music for copyright issues. You're the one responsible for it, not Suno, even though Suno is the one that gave you the music.
yep. Yeah, exactly.
Now
So
here's the thing. It's really bad. It's going to ruin the music industry for as far as I'm concerned. Major artists are friggin' using this shit now to help
mhm,
them write songs.
yep.
It's like where are you not creative anymore? You need a freaking AI app to tell you how to write a song.
Well, I think you know, I think
I mean,
there's
I
varying
get it.
levels.
I get it.
Yeah.
If you're stuck, okay, I need a chord progression and I just can't come up with it. I can freaking have AI tell me like, so okay, try this. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, and don't get me wrong, I've used Chat GPT to help me figure out some chord progressions for my album because I didn't want everything to sound the same.
Yeah.
But that's just Chat GPT. That's giving me text back, not
Yeah.
freaking writing music.
Yeah.
And here, why don't you try this chord progression? And I did, and I didn't like that one. So we try another one, and that's different, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
Um
when you're
yeah,
trying to
and
write specific, it's
there's a lot of nuance as it relates to AI, and um I kind of have an unpopular opinion. Not that I'm like I'm pro AI music and all of that stuff. It's not that. It's much as so a lot of people, artists and consumers alike, in no matter the media, AI is here.
so yeah, I
And
know.
yeah, and the thing is, um, it's one of those technologies. Like, I mean, you can even liken it back to whenever the invention of the train taking a business away from the stagecoach. Like, there's always,
Yep.
I,
Yeah.
I
Well.
think, I think the term is megatrends.
Yeah.
Someone had told me a little bit about that. But basically, there's always going to be these innovations and trends that AI is coming, and it's more productive to figure out how to adapt in the new landscape of the technology that's coming rather than to stand on a mountaintop and yell at people to stop doing it, because it's going to happen whether they like it or not. And if you
Yep.
dig your heels in the sand and put your head in the sand, you're going to get rolled over, and then you're going to get it. So it's more about figuring out how do you adapt to the new landscape.
Right. Now,
um
see, like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a coder. I'm a simple coder. I
mhm,
used Claude AI to help me write my plugin.
right.
I mean, because I'm not a massive freaking. I can remember every single freaking thing to write the code. So I used
Mhm,
Claude AI to help me write my plugin. But
yep. And
I won't use AI to write music because I've been a freaking creative all my life.
yeah,
Like I said, I mean, if I'm having trouble with a chord progression, I'll say, give me some chord progression ideas to something like GPT. But I'm not
yep.
gonna.
Mhm, yeah. I mean, full transparency, I use Chat GPT to help me flesh out some of the topics that I discuss.
It's and that's fine. It's those are more like personal assistants
mhm,
as opposed to doing the work for you, so to speak.
yeah.
Except Claude AI was doing a lot of the work for me for the plugin, but
Yeah. Yeah,
I did every single bit of the debugging.
exactly. Well, and there was another thing that someone shared with me a couple months ago. I think it's called famous.ai,
Mhm.
that it basically builds apps for you. Like you tell it what you're wanting and it builds the entire infrastructure of an app, whether you want it to be a mobile app, a web app, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
Um, but that discussion, like having the talk with the person this weekend, like it also sparked that there was a lot of lack of understanding and knowledge around a whole lot around copywriting and
Mhm.
protecting your music and ownership and composition versus sound recording. So like she and I got to talk and I literally pulled out my phone and just started putting out all these different topics, some of it from our conversation, some of it just I was noticing things. But so here's some of the things I'm planning to do more videos on, but one of them being AI in music, particularly around like how you can and can't use it, or like I'm not going to tell people you can't use AI, but help them understand what they can and can't do depending upon how much AI they used and how protected they are. So
Mhm.
because it's not that you can't copyright music if AI assisted in it, but if AI complete, like if all you did was give a prompt and it completely wrote an entire song, you can't do anything with it. But like you said, if you had it help you with a chord progression, um, or help come up with some different themes or something, there's ways you can still copyright it. You just have to make note of that, because whenever you go to copyright, like there's a section where it asks, was AI used in any of this? And you have to select that and you literally put in like how much it contributed versus how much you was born of your own inspiration. And then using the output that you get from
Mhm.
Suno, Udio. Um, so there's a lot of DSPs that whenever you go and upload it, they run an AI detector and they'll
Yep.
and they'll cancel it they're like no, if it's above a certain threshold, they
Yep.
won't publish it. So just little things like that. I've even heard of some workarounds where some people are using Suno to help write the songs, but then they go and they get a live band to actually record the stuff that it came up with and change it a
Yeah.
little bit
I mean,
later around it.
and that's the way to do it if you're going to use it.
Well,
Period.
I mean, yes and no. So here's the thing though, even if you go and do that, that'll help you from the distribution standpoint, but it does not help you from the copyright protection and the composition side of it. Because technically, like if you just put in a few prompts and say, I want to write a country song about this, and this is the feeling I want, and it spits out lyrics and it spits out music, and then you go and take that and you record your version of it, you're not the composer. You might have inspired it, or you might have like 5% in the way of composition,
Mhm. Right.
but you technically cannot copyright that song or register it as a PRO, but you can get revenue from distribution. You can go and do all that stuff, but you
Right.
don't own it. You can't,
Right.
it's not protected. I'll say that. So there's, yeah, um, there's a few nuances to that, but,
Yep.
but yeah. Um, oh, let me, so you and I were chatting offline this weekend about your new app that you're working on, or your
Yep.
new plugin. You want to share a little bit about that?
Sure. It's called Autolix. It's it's a very, 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 very large WordPress plugin. It's a WordPress plugin right now. It's I'm working on doing separate different versions of it later. Um, it's largely for labels and promotion companies, but single artists and bands can use it. It's for tracking. Think of it as. Did I lose you?
No,
Okay.
I was just
Okay.
muting my screen.
Okay. It's it's how do I want to word it? It's a management plugin. You can keep track of your contacts, your releases, your campaigns for your releases, any pitches that you pitch out to magazines, um, stream playlisters, etc., etc. You can track your live events. You can plan. It's a whole planning CRM type application.
Oh, nice.
I mean, literally, you can just do anything with. It's
Do,
massive.
do you have enough that you can kind of do like share your screen and do a demo, or you still need a little bit of time on that?
I mean, I could share my screen, but I'm not on. I'm on. I've got you on my iPad.
Oh, okay. We'll do it another time then.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna create some videos of it anyway. But
Nice.
if you go to artalyx.app, it's ARTALYX.app. All the information is there, and I mean, there's even some quick. There's a what do I want to call it? There's a kind of a tutorial. It's really just an interactive walkthrough. Don't. I can tell you the page in 1 second for that.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm sharing it right now.
I see that.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where the tutorial app is. uh, why am I not? Why are my menus missing? My freaking menus are all missing. Are you kidding me? Are you? Oh, you have the main page.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong one. I'm on beta testers. Oops, my bad.
Ah,
I'm on my beta testers page. That's why I don't see it. So, where the heck did I put it? Oh, go to view demo.
let's see. Take a
It's on
tour.
the product. Yeah, on the product features or from the home page, it'll be the see how it works. Oh no, that's not the see how it works. It'll be on the bottom of the home page, see how it works. And then get to know Artalyx.
All right.
And then this is a whole interactive walkthrough
Oh, nice.
for you testing it out and basically so you can work with this side by side to go through and get the basics of how it works.
Nice. Yeah. I'm going to go to the home page and just kind of
Yeah, cool.
go through some of these things. Streamline promotions, track your reports. Nice. Even got stuff for budgeting.
Uh-huh.
Love
Full
it.
report, all budgeting, like massive budgeting, full reports. Um, yeah, so for budgeting, like it's right here. So basically, if you're in a campaign, set up your campaign. You can set the budget that you have for the campaign, add expenses, remove expenses for ads, promo, manufacturing, vinyl, CD merch, whatever, distribution, press, PR, other, full revenue tracking. It's basically the same on. I think I have the same setup in live events too. I think I have budgeting set up in live events. I have to check. If I don't, that's going to be another ad. Yes, I don't. Yeah, no, I do have budgeting set up in live events as well. So you can add budgets, add tour dates, revenue, etc. in live events.
So like looking at the artist edition, um,
It's the
and
free
how much?
version.
Yeah, the free version.
Mhm.
So this is 3 releases total, 3 campaigns
Three
total.
active, three active.
Oh,
So
active.
once you deactivate one
Then
after
you can.
you've done it, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not. I mean, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Again, I want to help other musicians as well, just like you.
Yep.
So that's why you're gonna get this. I mean, the free version seems like I mean, and again, I mean, the only thing that's not going to change, obviously, in that would be the amount of emails, etc.
Hmm.
Because yes, that can be blocked. And even though I don't want people to get nervous and see that it's a it's nervous and look at that. Hold on, where am I? What are we looking at? We're looking at the price. You're on
Yeah,
the
I went
pricing
down to
page.
the pricing.
Yeah, just so I can. So yeah, so it'll be you only have one artist profile, but you can three active or releases or campaigns. Now
Uh-huh.
the contacts won't change. That'll always only be 100. Same with the 50 emails per month, and the same with the one user.
Hmm.
Um, Now, it doesn't say anywhere in here, but there is also a limit for how many files and type things you can upload.
Yeah.
Even though it's WordPress, it doesn't block the rest of your WordPress stuff for uploading, but stuff that goes into Artilix, there's limits for how much, how many images, etc. you can upload. There's a size limit in storage space in Artilix
Nice.
itself.
Okay.
And yes, this is all server. I have an API server that
Nice.
keeps track of all this, and once you put your license in, that's what's stuck in your system.
Nice.
If you remove the license, you're just going to be back to the basic.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Yeah. I don't have anything myself that I'm getting ready to do any releases or campaigns for, but I do know somebody who just so happens to be releasing a song every week. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
If anybody wants to beta testers will get the full version, the whole custom enterprise tier for
Yep.
2 years for free, and then 50% off whatever price or tier that they want later after that for life. So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know someone. I'm gonna hit them up and have them sign up to be a beta tester because he's
I
doing.
told you, I told
Yeah.
you, you can work this. You can work this without a website. And if you do have a WordPress website, you still want to do it on a sub site anyway.
Hmm.
Do a subdomain and just have this on there. Don't put it on your actual website. Because, you know,
Yeah.
if anything ever happens, you'll lose this and or your website if something happens with this, because it is still, it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
And an update could break something, and you
Yeah.
don't want to break your website. So,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
it can be used offline as well. Like I said, in something like local WP. It's an application that you can get on Windows or Mac
Hmm.
that will install WordPress for you locally on your computer, and
Yeah.
then you can just put this on there. The only thing it doesn't connect with on that is Google Calendar,
Yeah.
because Google OAuth needs an actual web address
Yeah.
for the callback.
Yeah. Well, so if it needs an actual web address, what about business G Suite accounts? So, like for instance, my info at darkstreammusicmanagement.com.
Oh yeah, you can use any web address if you have a
It's
if you have
but it's a G Suite. It's a Gmail business account.
yeah. I mean, if it's a web address, then yes. Because what happens is once you install this,
Hmm.
once you install the application, it reads your domain information,
Hmm.
and in the settings for setting up the Google OAuth,
Uh-huh.
It gives you an address that you have to put into Google for the callback for
Okay.
the when you're setting up the OAuth, because you have
Yeah.
to put a callback in.
Okay.
If you don't have a callback, it won't actually connect to your Google account.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to share this with a buddy of mine later today.
All the
Um,
instructions are in the app. I wish I could just show you it right now, but I can't. So
yeah, no worries. No worries.
I'm gonna have to switch this over to my computer so we can do it that way, and then I can share my screen
Well,
and show you.
yeah, if you want, we can do that next week.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that. So I can give you guys a workaround in the back end.
Yeah. All right.
I'll use it. Every beta tester, when you go to the beta testers thing and whatnot, it's got a download for the actual app, and then also a download for a JSON that you can import in, and it'll populate a bunch of data for you,
Yeah.
so you can see it. So you can see the plugin with actual data in it before you just start messing around with it.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it does have a sample data JSON to pull in.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Which reminds me, I now need to upload the latest version to the beta testers. Anyway, sorry, I keep rambling on.
No worries.
I'm a rambler. Anyway, and I just freaking started. I soft launched Morella. I've been emailing artists
Yeah.
for that.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm trying to do two major things at once. But
Don't,
I'm kind of hoping the app takes off because the app will pay for the label.
yeah.
You know.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. All right. Let's see. I don't think I have anything more on my end. Like I said, this last couple weeks have been fairly light with the holidays and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, for New Year's all I did was um baked a bunch of junk food like sausage balls and pigs in a blanket and stuff like that, and
Mm,
watched Stranger Things and went to bed.
mm, yum yum.
It's-
I've been sick since before Christmas. I was starting to get better, and then my girlfriend's son came home with the flu from work, and because I was still coming down of having a common cold, I got the flu.
yep. Uh, Definitely take the zinc and your vitamin C.
Yep. No, I mean, I'm good now. I think I just still feel a little crappy, but the fever's gone. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll
nice,
have everything set up so next week I can do a walkthrough of the plugin itself.
nice, nice. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, man. Well, as always, it's good chatting with you, and we'll see everybody next week.
Cool, cool.
All right, man. Have a
Peace
good
out.
one.